welcome to this Amdocs DigitalONE demo. Today we're going to be learning about how microservices and DevOps accelerate the time to market of new digital services.
Meet Linda. She heads up commerce at Next, a leading mobile service provider. With more and more customers using Bitcoin payments, Linda needs to make sure that the Next app can also offer this option before the competitors do the same.
Meet Tom. Tom's from IT, in charge of Next digital architecture. When Linda asks him to add Bitcoin payments to Next app, Tom tells her no problem, in 10 months, when the next release comes out.
10 months? By then we'll lose too many customers. At this rate, we can't be competitive. We'll be so far behind. We'll lose subscribers, and we won't meet our revenue targets.
Hey Linda, I get you, but there's really nothing we can do about that. Our commerce app is a monolith, which means that every change we make affects so many other areas of the app. It's a real pain, I know. We have to wait to get a new version from the vendor, deploy, retest the entire application end to end, and that takes time.
Wow! So this is why it also takes so long to find the problem when there's an issue with the app.
Yeah, being the monolith that it is, everything is so tightly connected, and that makes it time-consuming to isolate an issue and find what the bug is.
I see. So I guess if I'm looking for better performance to support our upcoming sales promotion, that's out of the question too. I mean, it's going to take a lot of time and money, right?
Exactly. If you want better performance, you have to scale. But with a monolith app such as ours, you can't just scale parts of it, you have to scale the whole thing. And since we run on very powerful servers, that adds up to a lot of money. So you can only imagine the tremendous waste we're paying for.
A few months later.
Hi Linda, good news. We've just finished upgrading to Amdocs' new DigitalONE-based commerce solution.
Excellent. So how will that affect us?
The DigitalONE platform's big advantage is that it supports care and commerce applications that are fully microservices-based, which are divided into different functional domains, such as customer, promotions, orders, and so on. Basically, a microservice is just like what it sounds, one single service or capability that is loosely coupled to other app capabilities. The great news for us is that whenever we need something added or changed in the app, we can get it done very quickly without impacting the business and the app stability. Let me show you how it looks. Let's take a look at the self-service app that our customers use to activate their new account. Each app functionality, like choosing a plan, for example, functions as one or more separate microservices. So choosing a plan triggers the product offering microservice. And when the customer chooses a phone number, this triggers the shopping cart microservice. The customer's address is then recorded by the address microservice. And by the way, in Amdocs' DigitalONE, the address is also validated by Google Maps by using one of the third-party APIs. Then, when we're ready to activate, the actual activation is handled by the checkout microservice. As you can see, the registration process was successful and the service was activated.
That's some improvement. So now that I've just received an urgent request from fraud to block some credit cards from being used on our system, can the new system handle it?
Absolutely. The microservices architecture means we can implement the update in under a minute. Impressed?
Yes, but I want to see how.
Sure, but before we deep dive into the tools and code, let me give you a quick rundown on continuous integration and continuous delivery, and how we use it to automate our development and operations processes to leverage the most value from the new platform. So, you know how Amazon releases a new update every few seconds? Their business model is based on the ability to constantly introduce ongoing innovation without affecting the application robustness. This diagram visualizes a CI/CD process, an ongoing process of writing code, testing, and deploying it. They do this by continuously integrating and delivering updates in a structured and automated way that identifies errors early in the process and releases new capabilities without a glitch, with a rapid, built-in feedback loop. And now we have this in Amdocs DigitalONE. Let me explain how Amdocs can make the changes you need for the fraud folks using DigitalONE's microservices architecture and the CI/CD framework. They start by updating the payment microservice to support blocking certain cards from being used for payment. Then this code update is pushed to Git for source control. Finally, the test, build, and deployment of the code is managed by Amdocs' Microservices 360 framework. It leverages a tool called Jenkins, which orchestrates many other tools to make this happen seamlessly and automatically.
That's unbelievable and really fast. I'd like to test it myself now.
She goes into the self-service commerce app and initiates the process to validate that indeed it is blocking those credit cards. She selects a plan and a number, enters fake details and a card that has been flagged by the folks in fraud. And when clicking the Activate button, she gets the required failure message.
This will make a huge difference in how we do things. No doubt this really is a must for us.
It definitely is. DigitalONE is a powerful platform that will make us agile and robust like never before. But that's not all.
Is there more?
Yes, one more thing. DigitalONE is also modular. This means that it can connect to third-party services, so you can add even more capabilities. So for example, instead of adapting the code in our payment service to comply with new fraud threats, we can connect to a special third-party fraud inspection service, and then this service will handle all the fraud-related issues.
Wow, very exciting and totally necessary for our business. Thanks, Tom. DigitalONE gets digital done. DigitalONE is Amdocs' engagement platform. It's fully based on microservices and allows for the agility and flexibility that are a must for organizations who are competing in today's digital competitive market.
Thanks for being with us on this video. And remember, DigitalONE gets digital done.